thought is the capacity to learn is a gift. The ability to learn is a skill. The willingness to learn is a choice. Good morning, students. Welcome back. I hope all of you are safe and fit at home, studying well and completing your work on time. This video is for the students of class 8, subject English. And today in this video, we shall cover one chapter of our PC Ren's grammar book. This is our chapter number 12 and the name of the chapter is The Gerund. This is my lecture number 1 of the same chapter. This chapter is taken from PC Ren's grammar book. Students, we shall cover this chapter in one lecture only. And today in this video, we are going to learn the meaning of the gerund and the uses of the gerund along with examples. After then, we shall discuss the homework solution of the homework which was assigned you in lecture number 1 of poem 5, that is The Schoolboy. As I have already explained you the meaning of non-finite verbs, so let's have a quick recapitulation of it. So what is the non-finite verbs? Non-finite verbs don't work as verbs in the sentence, rather they work as nouns, adjectives, adverbs, etc. Non-finite verbs do not change according to the number. Number means singular or plural. Person means first person, second person and third person of the subject. Because these verbs do not have any direct relation to the subject. Sometimes they become the subject themselves. For example, they always try to find fault with me. So here, to find is a non-finite verb. So let's see how many kinds of non-finite verbs are there. Number 1 is infinitives. Number 2 is gerunds. Number 3 is participles. So there are 3 kinds of non-finite verbs: infinitives, gerunds and participles. So today's video, it is based on the gerund. So let's see what is the meaning and uses of gerund. So first of all, let's see what is the meaning of gerund. A gerund is that form of the verb. I repeat it again, a gerund is the form of the verb which ends in ing and behaves like a noun. In a simple way, we can say that a gerund is a noun made from a verb by adding ing at the end. Or we can use a gerund as the subject, as the complement or the object of a sentence. To clarify it, let's see some examples. Number 1, reading is his favorite pastime. Number 2, walking is a good exercise. So as we can see in the examples, reading and walking both are gerund in the sentences and they work or behave like a noun in the sentences. Let's see some other examples to clarify how gerund is used in the sentences. Number 1, hunting tigers is not allowed in this country. Number 2, I like reading poetry. Number 3, he is fond of hoarding money. In sentence 1 or in first sentence, hunting is a gerund and it works as the subject. In sentence 2, reading is a gerund and it works as the object. In sentence 3 or third sentence, hoarding is a gerund and it works as the object of preposition. So these words highlighted in red color functions as a noun as well as a verb. So gerund is a verbal noun. So now let us see the uses of the gerund with examples. So now let's see the use of the gerund. Number 1 use is, gerund is used as a subject of a verb. To clarify it, let's see some examples. Number 1, swimming is good for health. As you can see that swimming is gerund here, it is not a verb. It behaves as a noun here and it is a subject of a verb is here and it is a verbal noun. Same with the second example also, reading novels is a good habit. Number 2 use is, it is used as an object of a transitive verb. To clarify it, let's see some examples. Number 1, stop playing. So you can see that playing is a gerund here and it is an object of a transitive verb stop. Same with example 2 also. Children love making mud castles. So here children is a subject here and love is a verb here and making is a gerund here. So here the word gerund making, it is used as an object of a transitive verb love here. Number 3rd use is it is used as an object of a preposition. To clarify it, let's see some examples. I am tired of writing. Number 2, she is good at writing letters. So here you can see that writing is a gerund here and it is used as an object of a preposition of and at in the sentences. Number 4th use is it is used as complement of a verb. To clarify it, let's see some examples. Talking to her is wasting time. So here wasting word is gerund and it is used as complement of a verb is here. Same with example number 2, seeing is believing. Number 5th use is absolutely phrase. To clarify it, let's see some example. Playing cards being his aversion, we didn't or we did not play bridge. So when a present participle functioning as a noun gerund in a sentence by following a verb to be, at that time it is called absolutely phrase. So here playing cards, it is a gerund here and it is used as a noun here and we can say it is a compound noun also. Number 6th use is it is used with possessive adjective. Possessive adjectives are my, your, his, her, Ram's, etc. To clarify it, let's see some examples. I don't mind your staying here. So the word staying is gerund here and your is here possessive adjective. And possessive adjective means to show the belongingness. Same with example number 2. I don't like Ram's interfering in my matter. So interfering is gerund here and Ram's is here possessive adjective. So these were the uses of gerund. There are some important points while using the gerund in the sentences. Let's see what are they. The following verbs are always followed by the gerund, or we can say there are some verbs which are always followed by the gerund. The verbs are enjoy, stop, finish, dread, detest, dislike, prevent, avoid, risk, admit, acknowledge, deny, recollect, resent, excuse, delay, imagine, fancy, forgive, pardon, postpone, keep means continue, understand, consider, miss, save, resist, anticipate, involve, it is no use, suggest, can't stand that is endure, it is no good, can't help that is prevent or avoid, favor, practiced or practiced, etc. The following verbs can be followed by either gerund or infinitive. The verbs are permit, regret, allow, recommend, advise, love, prefer, hate, like, attempt, can't bear, intend, begin, continue, start, it needs, it requires, it wants, mean, go on, be afraid of, propose, used to, swim, believe, see, etc. To clarify it, let's see some examples of gerund and infinitive. Number 1. Teach me to swim. Here, to swim is infinitive. Number 2. Teach me swimming. Here, swimming word is gerund. Number 3. To see is to believe. To see is here infinitive. Seeing is believing is here. Seeing is here gerund. So there are few verbs which can be followed either by gerund or infinitive both. Compound gerund. So let's see what is the meaning of compound gerund. Gerunds of the verbs have and be when followed by past participle, then it forms a compound gerund. Or we can say that it is noticed that compound gerund forms are formed by placing a past participle after the gerunds of have and be. To clarify it, let's see some examples. I heard of his having gained a prize. As we can see that having is gerund and gained is past participle. When gerund of the verbs have and be are placed with past participle in the sentence, at that time they are called compound gerund. Same with other examples also. We were fatigued on account of having walked so far. Number third, they were charged with having shelter and are kissed. Number fourth, he is desirous of being praised. Compound noun. In a sentence, to form a compound noun, we use gerund with a noun, as shown in the following examples. Number 1, writing table means a table for writing. Number 2, walking-stick, a stick for walking. Number 3, hunting whip, a whip for hunting. So, walking, writing, hunting are gerunds. And when the gerund and the noun they come together, they formed compound noun. Let's see what is the difference between present participle and gerund. Present participle is used as an adjective in the sentence and gerund is used as a noun in the sentence. Gerund has the force of a noun and a verb, so it is a verbal noun. To clarify it, let's see some example. He is fond of playing cricket. So here playing word is gerund and it is used as an object of a preposition of. Number 2, the old man was tired of walking. So here walking word is the gerund and it is also used as an object of the preposition of. Present participle has the force of an adjective and a verb, so it is a verbal adjective. Both present participle and gerund ends with ing, but gerund behaves like a noun and present participle behaves like an adjective. To clarify it, let's see some example. Playing cricket, he gained health. So here playing cricket, so playing word, it is present participle and it is telling more about the noun cricket here. Walking alone the road, he noticed a dead snake. So this is the difference between present participle and gerund. Remember one thing, there are 3 special words, or we can say special note, which change the meaning of the whole sentence or complete sentence when they are used before gerund or infinitive. Let's see what are the 3 words and how they are used with infinitive or gerund in the sentences. The first word is remember. When remember is followed by gerund, it denotes past time. For example, I remember seeing her when she was a little girl. When remember word is used or followed by infinitive, it denotes future time. For example, I must remember to post this letter. Number 2 word is try. When try is used or followed by gerund, it denotes to make an experiment. For example, he had tried painting, writing and various other things to make a living but had failed in all. When try word is followed by infinitive, it denotes to make an attempt. For example, try to keep yourself abreast with the latest news of your country. Number 3 word is forget. When forget word is followed by gerund, it denotes loss of memory. For example, I shall never forget hearing him play violin. When forget word is followed by infinitive, it denotes neglect or fail to do something because of poor memory. For example, I forget to post the letter you gave me yesterday. Students, you have to complete your homework on the basis of the chapter explained by me. And your homework is revise chapter 12, that is the gerund, from the book or video, and based on the understanding of the topic, do exercise mentioned in the book PC Ren's grammar as. Page number 65, pair work. Students, you have to complete your homework in your book only. If you don't have your book, then you have to do your exercise in your Fair English notebook. Still, many students are not having their PC Ren's grammar book with them. So here in this video, I have mentioned your homework in detail. So let's see pair work. Underline the participles and gerunds in the following sentences. In the case of participle, name the noun or pronoun that it qualifies. In the case of the gerund, state whether it is subject, object, complement, or used after a preposition. Number 1. He was found fighting desperately for his life. Number 2. He has ruined his sight by reading small print. Number 3. Hearing the noise, he ran to the window. Number 4 is we saw a clown standing on his head. Number 5 is asking questions is easier than answering them. Number 6, waving their hats and handkerchiefs, the people cheered the Prime Minister. Number 7 is walking on the grass is forbidden. Number 8 is jumping over the fence, the thief escaped. Number 9 is the miser spends his time in hoarding money. Miser means someone who has a strong wish to have money and hates to spend it. Number 10th is much depends on Rama's returning before noon. Number 11th is amazing wealth often ruins health. Number 12th is I was surprised at Hari's being absent. Number 13th is we spent the afternoon in playing cards. Number 14th is the miser hated spending money. Number 15th is Captain Hardy congratulated him on his having gained a complete victory. So this was the exercise. Now we shall discuss the homework solution of the homework which was assigned you in lecture number 1 of poem 5, that is The Schoolboy. We have already discussed about the poet, objectives, key points and detailed explanation of the poem in lecture number 1 of poem 5, or we can say in our previous video. As I assigned you homework which was to be done by you on the basis of your understanding, and your homework was read poem 5, that is The Schoolboy, and write word meanings highlighted in the video. Based on the understanding of the poem, write the answers of the questions mentioned in the book Honeydew as. Page number 85, working with the poem, question number 1 to 4. So now let's discuss the question answers which is on page number 85, working with the poem in detail. Question number 1 is find 3 or 4 words or phrases in the stanza 1 that reflect the child's happiness and joy. The answer of the question is the words or phrases that reflect the child's happiness are the song of birds and the skylark and the sounds of hunter's horn. Question number 2 is in stanza 2 the mood changes. Which words or phrases reflect the changed mood? The answer of the question is the words or phrases reflecting the child's mood are: number 1, drives all joy away. Number 2, cruel eye outworn, that is of the teacher. Number 3, sighing and dismay. Question number 3 is, a cruel eyes outworn refers to in stranger to are, number 1, the classroom which is shabby or noisy. Number 2, the lessons which are difficult or uninteresting. Number 3, the dull or uninspiring life at school with lots of work and no play. Mark the answer that you consider right. The answer of the question is option number 3, that is the dull or uninspiring life at school with lots of work and no play. Question number 4 is, nor sit in learning's bower, worn through with the dairy shower. Which of the following is a close paraphrase of the lines above? Number 1, nor can I sit in a roofless classroom when it is raining. Number 2, nor can I learn anything at school though teachers go on lecturing and explaining. Number 3, nor can I sit in the school garden for fear of getting wet in the rain. The answer of the question is option number 2, that is, nor can I learn anything at school though teachers go on lecturing and explaining. So this is the end of the lecture. Students, if you like our videos, please hit on the like button and don't forget to subscribe our channel. Thank you and have a nice day.